In this video I will be reviewing Ringo, the programmable bug. As you can see, it looks like a bug and you program it via the Arduino software. They've got a website called PlumGeek, and on there they show you how to program it, how to download it. It's a very good website and it will get you going with this Ringo. But all this is for is introductory to show you what it can do. As you can see, it's got like the motors and the legs on the motors that move it across the table or floor, and it's got like these stickers on to prevent it tipping. But it's got a sequence that I downloaded from 0 to 9, and I'll just show you what they can do. When you switch it on and you press the first one, number 1, that's in remote drive, and then when you press forward, Ringo will go forward. The only trouble is, when you press reverse or any other function, it doesn't work. The only way you can get it to work again is switch it off back on, press the number 1 and then press reverse, and it will go backwards. So it's a shame it doesn't work on this, but it's obviously a bug in the bug or the software. But not only can you use the Ringo remote control, which is more convenient because you've got all the numbers from 0 to 9 that are all programmed that you can use. Or you can use, I use this Sky remote control, works exactly the same, but obviously different configuration. So you switch it on, if I press this one to activate the drive, and then press the pause, it will turn. But again, it won't do, I have to reset it, back on again. Press this one to go activate the drive, and then press slow, it will go forward. It goes forward. So you can use your remote control or Sky remote control to get it going and to see which functions work. And then you have to switch it off. The only annoying thing about it, you have to switch it off each time. But that's all this is just to show you what it can do via the software. But you can alter it all to suit your needs. The next one is quite a fun one. It's called Bug Attack. So when you press number 2 and you poke it, it sort of attacks your finger like an angry bug. The only problem is it don't quite go where it points. Sometimes it gets it right, or other times it misses. But it's just to show you what it can do, sort of thing, which can be quite fun. And that's number 2. Number 3 is a Ringo dance. So again, pressing number 3, and it just dances around, changing the lights, play the pizza buzzer, and it's like random movements. Little annoying the sound is, but it's just a random movement. Call it the Ringo dance. Number 4, spin and squeak. It doesn't do anything until you go by the sensors, and as soon as you go to pick it up, it spins around, so it can catch you out trying to pick it up. It makes a good job with the actual sensors on it. So a spin and squeak just catch you out even though you know it's going to do it. Number 5 is colour wheel. When you switch it on and press number 5, the light comes on red, and as you turn it, the lights change, look, because it's got like a built-in gyro, so it knows where it is. And so if you turn it clockwise or anti-clockwise, the lights change on the front. And all this can be, say, programmed to do different lights, different combinations via the Arduino software. Number 6 is follow the light. I haven't really got a decent light. I've only got this like magnifying light thing, which is not very bright anyway, so it's probably not going to work very well. But the idea, it follows the light. Wherever you're pointing the light, it follows it. But the brighter the light, the better the job it does of following it. So if you're at a distance, you point it down with it, it follows it all the way around. So follow the light's quite good, but I haven't got a decent light. Number 7 is make a square. Well, I've actually altered the software to make a smaller square rather than having a big one. But what you'll notice is how good it is at keeping a straight line. You know, it's like a perfect square. and because of its gyros and position, knows where its position is, it's very good at doing this. So that was just to show you, like I say, that this square. Quite impressed with that one. If I move it, try again. This is quite, like I say, quite good. Number 7. It's a very good square. Turn it off. Number 8 is to keep a straight heading. The way this works, wherever it's pointed, it will keep on that direction. So if you try and move it, it'll always come back to where the centre line is. That's why it's so good at keeping a straight heading on a square, or even following a line, because it knows where it is. And this is because of the built-in gyro. Number 9, follow the line. That sort of rhymes. This, again, because it's got a gyro, it knows where it is, where the straight heading is. Pressing number 9, it does a fantastic job of keeping a straight line. It doesn't wobble about too much. The only thing I have done, I've made the line a little too thick, so it just gets stuck on the corners. But it'd be interesting to see like a complicated maze line, so it could follow it. But it does an excellent job at this. But keeping the line thinner would be better. And then finally, the last one, 0. This is quite an advanced bit of programming. And then when you press 0, it's like a maze finder, and it tries to get out. It's got like sensors built into the bottom, so it'll try and find its way out of a maze, or if it's at the edge of a table, it will reverse so it doesn't fall off. So this works very well. It has so many attempts and squeaks, and then spins round. Just watch that for a second. There it goes. I'm just trying to find an exit from the maze, or to avoid any kind of obstacles, which it does a really good job of. So that's Ringo. I should have charged you up a little bit more before I showed you, but you've got the gist of what it can do. I say it's fully powered by this port, and it plugs into those leads, and then by your computer to program it. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and let me know what you think. That's Ringo by Plum Geek.